Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Santos set to kick off.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
On the set.
Open man is Ibuka. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Now Ward. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
70.
First and goal, Jackson.
Throwing again here, Ward. And it's caught. That'll bring out second and goal after the gain of 5. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed they went right into the game plan, attack them early, see if they're going to play any better, and if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
Second and goal from the 1.
Hawk 70, Hawk. Come on. Hit. Viking 18. Ready.
Mitchell will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They've got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggled to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
And we're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Williams. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
To throw, Williams. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
I would say just add that one to the total of big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end.
Mustang 19.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
Throwing now, Ward. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 13 yards. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
1st down.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Ward. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
79, bro.
To throw, here's Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll make sure he's touched down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Now they'll change things up.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. He'll try to pick it up himself. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, They just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it first and 10. Throwing is Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. You look at this Jaguar defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Ready, set.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's up in it after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw, it's Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Vegas! Yes!
Looking to throw is Williams. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
At the 47-yard line.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready to run. Touchdown. Yes.
To the air, Williams. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's taken down inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Vegas! Yes!
Throwing again here, Williams. Out quickly to Jeudy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Bayshaw Tootin, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are back within a score. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Ready.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's Ward. The throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
60, 19 Lions. Rig alert. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A nice throw from the rookie out of Miami, and it's going to be good for a first down.
13 yards.
Here we go.
First down.
Back to the ground here, Mitchell. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well, right out and right up the middle.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. They'll try to run with Mitchell. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
To throw is Ward. Touchdown! A great effort there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jags are able to extend their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And beyond the 20,
I snuck him out on the backfield.
Just a yard pass there to the 21. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Come Gilly! Come Gilly! And it's Punch stars! Vegas! Vegas!
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Williams looking to do it himself. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
This is taken at the 18. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
Ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 8.
Ready. 90, 65.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And here's Rodgers on the return. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt.
In punt formation.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
79 Broncos.
A gain of 13 yards.
Mustang 19,
First down,
70
Jacksonville.
Timberwolves. 18 Pioneers. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Taking a shot for downhill. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tank Dell, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Prater for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
From the gun, here's Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
That's to Mitchell out of the backfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
19 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
From the gun, Ward connects with Kittle underneath. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Vegas! Guys, watch
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Here's Williams. He'll rifle this one deep right side. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And some space here. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. 53 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30.
So you don't put him on the 35. Try to put you on the 20.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Caleb ain't got no abilities.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Now Ward. He's got Smith here. But he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Throwing now, Ward.
God damn.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare
What's up,
incompletion
son?
from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise
Put your
way
pajamas
up,
on in a
not that
second,
time.
Come on, come on. 18, 18 Cardinal.
To throw, here's Ward. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. Third and 3.
It's a gain of 7. And this
Running left, here's Mitchell.
And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Jaguars take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
Prater for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
49ers 7. Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Williams from the gun on third down.
Oh, my Lord. God damn.
Complete.
He's loose down the middle of the field.
Jerry Jeudy, his first
I
touchdown.
got some young corners. I'm trying to build these niggas up.
Cut into that deficit.
Yeah,
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Play action. It's Ward. Throw out wide is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on.
Golly!
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
To the air again, Ward.
It's caught inside the 25.
And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
It's a big play for the Jaguars. 52 yards.
That's another Jaguars first down.
In motion, the tight end.
At the 4-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this team knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Put my team on.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Emeka Egbuka from 3 yards out. And the Jaguars are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Prater on to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Isaiah Rodgers now ready to return it. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now Williams throwing after the interception. And now here's another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
60 Eagles, 18, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19.
To throw is Ward. Throwing to start the drive.
That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. But at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. Now, he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring.
God damn it!
Jay Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down.
15-yard loss. It's 3rd down. 3rd and
The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw. Ward. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
a 44-yard attempt.
Prater's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Ready to run.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately,
and they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, guys, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking.
Yeah, let me get Caleb Williams off you, dog.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
he'll dump that one off to Mitchell.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
I got to see if what you call going to get some abilities after this game.
Back to throw.
Cam Ward.
That's complete.
And the Jags are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3.
Supposed to get his 500 snaps.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead.
He needed 12 reps.
Confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take and go like turtle at this point.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Emeka Egbuka with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Jaguars add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th.
49ers 14.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Man.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really...
And now here's another interception.
Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
No, don't quit. Concede.
Another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him, let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Right back to Mitchell on second down.
I'll bleed the clock out.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Come on, come on. Hey. Help.
Going for it, it's Mitchell.
And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Oh, my Lord.
Outside this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Play action. Now Williams.
Come on, dog.
Field is Judy. He's got it.
And he's
Corners
out of
ain't
bounds.
shit.
Almost gets to the 10.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Ready to run. Yes, 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 yes. Vegas, Vegas. Yes, yes, yes.
To the air, Williams. A quick throw there.
God damn, my corners is trash.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Looking to throw is Williams.
This nigga caught up. He got one fucking job, my man.
They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
On the return. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And it would seem as if their three-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start first and 10.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here we go. Start.
Third